Hello friends, this is Jovan from August batch, and I will be explaining today the session 5 home assignment. And there were three assignments: to find out odd and even number, and then to find out whenever I am giving a word whether it is a palindrome word or not, and another one was to making a calculator with the function of addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Okay, I will be explaining the odd even first, as because this is the most easiest one. So for odd even program, so I have created a class called odd and even. Then I have created a method named cal, and it is a static method. That means I do not need to create any object to call this static method. Okay, through scanner I am taking the input, and I am holding the input in the variable called a, and it is the integer variable. The input will be going towards a. So I need to find it out whether this a is even or not. So if a is divisible by 2 and it is equals to 0, then it is even number. Else if it is not coming 0, not is equal to 0, this is the sign of not is equal to, then the number is odd. Then I am closing the scanner, and then in the main method I am calling the cal method. In the main method I am calling the cal method that I have already prepared it over here. So let's run it. So I am giving a number like 20. 20 is an even number. Let's run it again. Suppose I'm giving a number 33. Oops, I'm sorry, 33. So this is an odd number. Now I am going to describe what was palindrome. Suppose I am writing wow. So if I reverse it, it will become also wow. So this is a palindrome, right? So let's see whether a word is palindrome or not, and how I can write the program. So there is a class called Palindrome, and within that class, every sort of class is coming with the main method over here. So within that main method, I am taking an input, and I am taking the input under string, under str. This is the str. This is the variable name. This is a string variable str, and I am putting the input over here. So then again I am putting whatever the input was in another string. Okay, org underscore str, it is also another string variable. I am putting it over here. Now let's take another variable by reverse, reverse. Then it is also a string sort of variable, and it is empty. Now it is empty. Now I am taking another variable like with the name of length, int length, and it will be carrying the value of the length of the str, the first one, the first input. Suppose you have given input wow, wow, then what would be the length of that? The length of that will be coming over here. Now I am introducing a for loop over here, like for it will be initiating int I is equal to len minus 1, then I is greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus, reverse is equal to reverse plus string dot char at I. Then I am introducing the if else method. If org's str dot equals to reverse, then it is palindrome string, and else if it is not equals, then it is not palindrome string. Okay, you can have a look at that. First of all, I am taking a string input, then I am taking that string to another string. Okay, then I am making a reverse variable, and it is empty. Now taking the length, Now it will be starting with the number length minus 1, and it will be greater than or equal to 0. I is equal to minus minus means it will be decreasing by 1, and reverse will be reverse plus string dot character at I. So let's run it. Suppose I am giving wow. It is saying wow is palindrome string. Suppose I run it again. Suppose I am giving apple. Apple is not palindrome. So I hope that you got a glimpse how I write the program. Now the calculator. So for the calculator, it has been said in the assignment that two methods will be static and two methods will be non-static, means public method. So it's a calculator class. Under that calculator class, I have given two methods in static, like add is the static method, and subtraction, SUV subtraction, will be another static method. So in this method, I am taking input from the user, and I am taking input into this variable. And then again another input, I am taking second input in the y variable. Then as because it's addition, so I am taking another variable a, it's integer variable, and it will be storing the result of x plus y, and then I am going to print a. Right, it is this is the method, and the scanner will be closed. This is the same thing I did with the subtraction. It will be taking two numbers from the users, and it will be subtracting x minus y, and it will be kept, the result will be kept in the integer b, and then I am going to print this b. This how I have created another two methods, multiplication and for division, but this is not static, this is public, and public method should be called by creating object. So this is a public method. This is the same way I have taken input from the user, from the customer, and then I am multiplying these x and y, and storing this result in C, and then printing it C. Okay, same like division, you see over here. And now in the main method, I don't know whether I have made this calculator program in an efficient way or not, but it's working. So I have taken input from the customer that please enter your requirements. Customer will be providing his or her requirements. If he wants to add, then he will be writing add, subtraction, sub, multiplication, mul, and division, div. So I am taking this input from the customer, and that input will be a string sort of input, and it will be named as xy1. So now I am creating object for those non-static methods. This is public method, this is public method. Okay, so I am creating object calculator2 my obj. This is the object name, is equal to new calculator2. Okay, now if the input is add, suppose if xy dot equals, this is a string function, you can have it in our slide, xy dot equals to add. If user puts add, then it will call the add method. If the user puts sub sub, then it will call subtraction method. If it's mul multiplication, it will call this multiplication method. See, the multiplication method was non-static. That's the reason why I have to call it through the object. So I have created that my object, my obj object, and I am calling through that object. This is the same way. If it is div, then division method will be called. Else enter a valid operation. If it is not within these four words, it will not provide this. It will not be calling these methods, even it is static, non-static. It will be printing enter a valid operation, right? So let's run it. Suppose I want to subtract, so I write sub sub, then I am putting some number 50, then another number 40. See, it's giving 10. So let's run it again. Suppose I want to multiply two numbers. Suppose I am giving 5. Sorry, first of all I have to give annual. Then I have to put number, another enter a valid number 5, then another number 5. So it's coming up with 25. So this how you can make the calculator. I don't know whether I have done it efficiently or not. Probably there are some more ways to make a calculator program more efficiently. But up to this, up to what I have learned so far, I have created this this program. Thank you.